Earth is under attack. No, not by aliens yet, but by something just as relentless. Charged particles from the sun, blasting toward us at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Sounds terrifying, right? But before you start building an underground bunker, there's a reason we're not all toast. Ever wonder why we aren't fried like a marshmallow at a bonfire? Or why Mars, once a promising planet, is now just a sad, dusty wasteland? The answer is an invisible force field, Earth's magnetic shield. Without it, we wouldn't just lose Wi-Fi or GPS, we'd lose our atmosphere, our oceans, and, well, our lives. So let's dive into this unseen superhero protecting our planet, and what happens when that shield fails. At the heart of this planetary defense system is something called the Geodynamo, which sounds like a cool superhero name, but is really just the chaotic churning of molten iron and nickel in Earth's outer core. This motion generates electric currents, which in turn create our magnetic field, stretching far into space like an invisible force field. This giant bubble, called the Magnetosphere, is our first and only line of defense against the solar wind, a never-ending stream of charged particles ejected from the sun's corona. Without it, Earth would be slowly stripped of its atmosphere, just like what happened to Mars. Billions of years ago, the red planet had a magnetic field, liquid water, and maybe even life, until its core cooled down, shutting off its protective shield. The solar wind then mercilessly peeled away its atmosphere, leaving behind the cold, barren rock we see today. And it's not just Mars. Venus, despite being Earth's twin in size, also lacks a magnetic field, which has left it at the mercy of the sun's brutal radiation, turning it into a 900-degree Fahrenheit hellscape. Meanwhile, planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune have strong magnetic fields, some even more powerful than Earth's. Jupiter, for instance, has a magnetic field so massive it could fit the sun inside it. And if you think Earth's auroras are stunning, imagine the auroras on Jupiter, glowing rings of light bigger than our entire planet. But let's talk moons. Some of them have a magnetic surprise up their sleeves. Take Ganymede, Jupiter's largest moon. It's the only known moon with its own magnetic field. Scientists suspect its core is still active, keeping the dynamo running. And this is where things get really interesting. Moons like Europa and Enceladus, which might harbor subsurface oceans, could be better protected if they have magnetic fields of their own, or if they orbit within a planet's magnetosphere. That could mean better conditions for alien life. Yeah, we're looking at you, Europa. And while we're on the topic of our magnetic field's greatest hits, let's not forget the auroras, those mesmerizing light shows at the poles. They happen when the magnetosphere channels solar wind particles toward Earth's atmosphere, where they collide with oxygen and nitrogen, producing stunning green, purple, and red displays. And in case you were wondering, yes, other planets have auroras too. Jupiter, Saturn, even Uranus. Cue the jokes. But here's where things take a turn. Earth's magnetic field isn't static. It's actually a bit unpredictable. Every now and then, think every few 100,000 years, the poles flip, meaning north becomes south, and south becomes north. It's happened before, and spoiler alert, we're overdue for another one. Scientists aren't sure exactly when it'll happen, or what the short-term effects will be, but during the flip, the magnetic field weakens, which could leave us temporarily vulnerable to more radiation. Sounds bad, but hey, life has survived past reversals before, so fingers crossed we make it through the next one too. Understanding magnetic fields isn't just about protecting Earth, it's crucial for exploring space. Missions like NASA's MAVEN are studying how Mars lost its atmosphere, while Juno is unraveling the mysteries of Jupiter's monstrous magnetosphere. And in the search for habitable exoplanets, having a strong magnetic field could be just as important as being in the Goldilocks zone. After all, what good is liquid water if the solar wind is ripping away your atmosphere? So, next time you see the aurora or use a compass, take a moment to thank our silent guardian, the invisible force field that keeps our planet safe. Now, here's something to think about. If Earth's magnetic field vanished tomorrow, what do you think would happen first? Total planetary chaos or just really bad hair days from all the static electricity? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.